It's your girl Praise, and you're welcome to Journal with Praise. If you don't already know, I'm a final year student in the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, and I'm studying pharmaceutical sciences. I'm studying pharmacy. So on this video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about pharmacy school, UNN. Yes, that's what I'll be doing on this video. I'll be telling you the entry requirements. I'll be talking about the grading system. I'll also be talking about the dress code and some misconceptions about studying pharmacy in pharmacy school UNN. So if that's something you're interested in, please keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you like my content. Thank you. The first thing I'll be talking about is entry requirements. For you to enter pharmacy school UNN, it's something you should already know. You should have your credit unit in your English, Maths, Chemistry, Biology, and Physics. You should write your JAM. You should do your post-UTME. If you are coming for second degree, you should do your post-UTME. If you have an A-level certificate, you can also apply with that. You just have to apply, do the regular JAM and post-UTME processes. Then after that, when you have been admitted, you can now study pharmacy. Another thing that people will always ask about is the cutoff mark. There is really no cutoff mark for pharmacy school UNN. The cutoff mark changes with time. Do you get? And the cutoff mark for every year depends on the number of people that passed, the number of people that the faculty is willing to accept, and also number of the applicants. So in a year when the number of people that applied is high and number of people that passed is also that scored very high in their JAM and post-UTME is high, that year the cutoff mark is going to be high. But if people score really low JAM scores and they also have really low post-UTME scores, they will also bring down the cutoff mark to be able to accommodate people. So it depends on the year and it depends on the number of people that pass. So yeah, that's that about that. The second thing I will be talking about on this video are the misconceptions about pharmacy school. So yeah, one of the misconceptions about pharmacy school that I'll be talking about, I've said this before and I will say it again. Pharmacy school is not only about chemistry. Chemistry is just one department in the whole of pharmacy school. The Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, UNN, which I'm a student in, has 7 departments. Those 7 departments include pharmaceutical chemistry, which is just 1, pharmaceutical technology, 2, clinical pharmacy and pharmacy management, 3, we have pharmacology, we have pharmacognosy, we have pharmaceutics, and we have pharmaceutical microbiology and biotechnology. These are the 7 departments in the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, UNN. And for you to be a pharmacy student, for you to graduate as a pharmacist, you have to go through these 7 departments. And each of these departments have their own professional courses that you must pass for you to become a pharmacist. So yes, pharmacy school is really not about chemistry alone. So if
you just want chemistry, what's plan just chemistry?
Pharmacy school UNN is not about chemistry alone. Then another misconception I would love to address on this video is that
pharmacy is about buying, selling, and dispensing drugs.
Will you keep quiet?
pharmacy is not about buying, selling, and dispensing of drugs. If you want to be doing buying and selling, go and do business administration, go and do economics, go and do accountancy, go and do bookkeeping. Just go and do a business course. Pharmacy is really not about buying and selling alone. In pharmacy school UNN, as I've already mentioned before, there are 7 departments, and those 7 departments are called different things that has to do with drugs. There is just a whole lot more to pharmacy than just buying and selling, and they don't really teach you anything about buying and selling. In fact, it's only clinicals. It's only clinical department that even gives you an idea about buying and selling of drugs. So yes, pharmacy school UNN, pharmacy school is really not about buying and selling of drugs alone. There is more to pharmacy school than buying, selling, and dispensing of drugs. Thank you. Now that that is out of the way, the next thing I'll be talking about is the grading system. Yes, the grading system in pharmacy school is kind of different. My school recently started offering the PharmD program, which is a 6 years program. So how they grade in pharmacy school is that your CGPA must not and should never fall below 2.5. Like the benchmark for your GP, for your CGPA, anyhow you want it to be, must not go below 2.5. Anything below 2.5, you will have to repeat the whole year. Can you fail a course or two in pharmacy school? You don't even want to fail it to know what will happen. But then, if you fail just one course and you pass other courses and your CGPA doesn't go below 2.5, you can move to the next class and re-register the one you failed as a carryover course. But if you fail a course or two or three, and at the end of the section your CGPA goes below 2.5, you will have to repeat the whole year. So if you're in second year and your CGPA is less than 2.5, you will have to repeat second year. Do you understand? And if you repeat that second year and after repeating you calculate your CGPA again and it's still below 2.5, you'll be withdrawn from the faculty. So you can only repeat a class once. After repeating once and your CGPA doesn't pick up, you'll be asked to leave the faculty. That's about the grading system. So as you're coming to pharmacy school, plan to prepare your mind, because that's really what it is in pharmacy school UNN. Your CGP cannot fall and should never fall below 2.5. That's the grading system. About the campuses, presently Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences is located at the University of Nigeria Nsukka campus. Yes, the faculty building is in Nsukka campus, but because of the new PharmD program, after you have done your 5 years, like the normal 5 years, the old 5 years that you're supposed to do in Nsukka campus, for your 6th year you will be posted to UNTH, that's the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, where you will be doing your hospital posting. So you do your 1st year, 2nd year, 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year in Nsukka campus, and then your 6th year will be in UNTH, that's Enugu campus. So that's about that. And for the accommodation, you either stay in the school hostel or you stay outside the school hostel. Me, I don't live in the school hostel, but I remember I stayed in the school hostel for my 3rd year. Yes, in my 3rd year I was in the school hostel. So for girls, Bello Hall, which is directly opposite the faculty, is this hostel accommodation that is provided for pharmacy students in Nsukka campus. Then for guys, the hostel accommodation, there is no specific hostel for guys, so most guys just prefer to stay off campus. But either way, it's very, very advisable that even if you are staying off campus, just try to stay in a lodge that has at least 2, 3, 4, 5 pharmacy students, because a time will come when every other student will go home and it will just be pharmacy students that will be around, and you don't want to be left alone in your lodge. But yes, there is a hostel accommodation for the girls, and then for the guys you sort yourself out. And then for the girls that did not get hostel accommodation, or for those of us that don't want to stay in the hostel, you can always stay off campus. And that is that about that. Another thing I would also like to mention in this video is the dress code. Yes, in pharmacy school UNN, you don't wear anything you like to school. The uniform is ash and white. Some lecturers actually take it more seriously than others, but it is what it is. As a female, we are not expected to wear trousers. You wear your skirts, your ash skirts, and your white top and your shoe. And for the guys, you wear your ash trousers, your white shirt, and your tie. And that's it. Actually, you start wearing your ash and white in your 2nd year, because we don't consider our 1st year as pharmacy students yet. It's not as if anything, no. I swear, I don't know what that was, but yeah. In pharmacy school UNN, we really don't consider our 1st years as pharmacy students, because they don't get to wear the ash and white. In 1st year, you do courses like maths, English, you do courses like maths, biology, chemistry, physics and GS courses, and these courses are basically biological sciences and physical sciences. So you have your classes with biological sciences and physical sciences, so you really don't have to wear your ash and white. But when you enter second year, that's when you start doing actual pharmacy courses. That's when you do introduction to pharmacy, you do your anatomy, your physiology and all those, and BCH as in biochemistry courses and all those things. So you actually start wearing your ash and white when you enter second year, and that's when you start doing your pharmacy courses. I hope this video helped you. I hope this video answered at least some of your questions. If you have any more questions that you want me to attend to, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description box, and you can also leave your questions in the comment section, and I'll try as much as possible to give you answers to your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for getting to this point of the video, and see you in my next video. Bye. No, I say no. It's not as if anything, no.